Yay, hello. I'm really thrilled to be here. Wow, it's really exciting and so many people are here. Wow. So I'm a school rabbanit at Pelech Tel Aviv, and we are one of the few schools in Israel that teach girls Gemara for the Bagrut in a high level. And last year, when I was teaching the 7th grader Masechet Megillah, only a few sugiyot, one of them asked me if we're going to finish the Masechet. Well, it's really bold question for a 7th grader who only met Gemara that year to ask about that. But I thought, well, why not? And then I looked for Masechet Megillah at Daf Yomi, and I saw it's going to be this year. And about 2 months ago, I connected Rabbi Michelle Farber and asked her to lead the way, and actually to use the podcast of Hadran to succeed with the challenge of Daf Yomi. And so we went for Daf Yomi, Etgar Daf Yomi, the challenge. And actually a few dozens of students and teachers came along, but only 13, but actually it's thrilling. 13 students. Most of them are 7th and 8th graders, and only one is 17. Finished the Masechet. I'm really, really, really proud of them. And we used WhatsApp group, we used some memes, and we had classes, and of course the podcast every day. And Elianna is actually is my student in my homeroom class, so I'm really proud of her.
Hi, I'm Elianna Kulak. I'm in 8th grade and I made Aliyah from New York a few years ago. I live in Ra'anana and go to school at Pelech Tel Aviv. And I just want to say, first of all, it's such an honor to be here completing Masechet Megillah alongside this inspiring group of women. I was first introduced to Daf Yomi through the Hadran Pelech program that you just heard about from my amazing Gemara teacher, Moria. And learning Daf Yomi with the Hadran community has transformed the past month for me. I'm excited to share a little bit about my experience learning Daf Yomi with you. Masechet Megillah was a perfect foray into Daf Yomi, and its themes and halachot often resonated with me. One recurring theme that I want to talk about is the importance of accessibility, meaning there's a huge value placed on ensuring Jewish knowledge and Masorah is never out of reach. Chazal are accommodating to people who live in Kfarim and make halachot to give them access to Megillah reading. They allow Megillah reading in other languages because they want non-Hebrew speakers to be included in understanding Megillah. And to me, this is what the whole Daf Yomi movement is about, accessibility, making the huge accomplishment of finishing Shas available to the layman, although in the beginning, more emphasis on the man part of layman. And 100 years after Daf Yomi started, the Pelech Hadran iteration has now made it accessible for me as an 8th grade girl and Nuala to learn Daf Yomi. It gave me a community of other girls my age who were learning Daf Yomi. And because of that, I saw it as something that was open to me. The podcast gave me a medium for learning that's accessible and I'm used to interacting with. I think this is a time when everything is accessible at the push of a button. And the internet allows people to access like the biggest body of knowledge ever in a very approachable way. But for me, and I think a lot of other teenage girls, the Talmud can seem really distant and out of reach, like an ancient text in a foreign language. But through Daf Yomi, Talmud and Chazal become part of my daily life, and therefore more approachable and less daunting. I really just hope that more girls get the opportunity to try Daf Yomi because it really enriched all facets of my life and added this morsel of spirituality to every day. And I'm really grateful for Hadran and Pelech for giving me that opportunity. And I think it's an amazing thing that we should allow more young women to do.